Imagine being a fresh graduate, wide-eyed, ready to conquer the world, only to find the doors are shutting in your face. This was after the 2008 financial crisis, and it was in full swing. And as a marketing major, I was met with a grim reality. No one was hiring me. Marketing departments were downsizing, and I didn't have the experience or the connections to compete for the scant opportunities that were left. And to make matters worse, I was sinking in a whirlpool of debt, $50,000 deep in credit card debt and student loans, and I was receiving notices that I was getting sued. The feeling of helplessness was overwhelming. The desperation led me to accept a temp data entry position. The pay was barely above minimum wage, and the work was mind-numbing, but at least I could start paying off my debt. I cut my expenses so deep that I was living on bologna sandwiches and McDonald's dollar menu items. So I knew the only way was up, and I needed to aim higher and increase my pay and get promoted. I worked relentlessly, going above and beyond my mundane tasks, taking on new projects, doing whatever it took to secure a permanent position. All my hard work eventually paid off, and I found myself not only landing a permanent position, but getting promoted multiple times and transitioning between different departments. I gained new skills. I learned as much as I could during this experience. And eventually, I got an outside chance in marketing. This was an itch that I wanted to scratch for a long time because I loved marketing. And this outside opportunity was with another company, so I had to quit. I was hesitant, but I was still excited, and I was thinking that I had finally reached my goal, but that reality was far from ideal. The work that I got to do was amazing. I got to do graphic design, I got to work on magazine advertisements, I got to plan the photo shoots, work with models for our catalogs, and do a bunch of other marketing related tasks. Except there was one person. I was dealing with an unhelpful, negative, angry, chip on their shoulder. Nothing was good enough. You couldn't ask questions. It made the work environment incredibly toxic and was one of the worst, is the worst coworker that I've ever worked with. I've never worked with any coworker that I could say that I didn't like working with besides this person. That's how bad it was. I was living my dream, yet hating every moment of it. I wanted to stick it out. I wanted to reach that glorious 6-month mark just for my resume and then move on, but I didn't make it. And then I quit a few weeks later, short of that milestone. Every cloud has a silver lining. The reputation that I built at my first job turned out to be my saving grace. Their data analyst was leaving, and thanks to my high recommendations from my old coworkers and directors, I got the opportunity to interview for this position. And when the chief operating officer called me into her office to praise my excellent work ethic and high reviews, I felt this wave of accomplishment wash over me. Multiple directors, coworkers recommended me for the position, and I was offered the position then and there. Accepting that data analyst position laid the foundation for my future success, and it allowed me to leverage my skills and experience, which eventually led me to transitioning to a Fortune 500 company that I currently work at still. Through the hard work of grinding as a temp data entry clerk and putting excellent work day in and day out, there was times where I wasn't recognized right away, but what I did was I just kept remaining positive and continued to improve myself daily. This is what led me to the 6-figure career that I have as a business analyst consultant today, and it wasn't a straight road. There were setbacks, there were detours, but those made my victory and my journey that much sweeter. If we go back to the DeFi financial fantasy journey that we've been going on for this DeFi series, this part of the journey is the equivalent of changing your job class inside our fantasy digital Tario world, where you're gonna get new skills and it's going to eventually lead into a higher income. The most important part of this is gaining knowledge and skills that will eventually pay off into a higher salary as you become more valuable to your company and future companies. A big part of the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early, is maximizing your income. Within your job, you're going to want to get promoted or leave and find a higher paying career or company. So here are a few steps that I personally use in progressing from a temp data entry position to consistently getting promotions till reaching my six-figure salary today. So first one is set clear and specific goals. Define your objectives for the promotion. What milestones do you have to hit? Which position are you aiming for? What is the time frame that you want to achieve it in? Break these objectives into smaller achievable milestones and then reverse engineer what is the work that's needed to achieve each of those milestones. Next, you want to develop a strong work ethic and have discipline. Consistently go above and beyond your job responsibilities, arrive early, stay late when needed, demonstrate a commitment to excellence in everything that you do. You need to become a top performer of the team and company and be recognized as one of the best. And you can only do that by putting in the work day in and day out, even when you're not recognized, because that's what it takes to get promoted above other people, because you're going to be competing with a lot of other top performers. 3, build your skills. Identify the skills required for the desired promotion and invest in self-improvement. Take courses, attend workshops, learn on YouTube, read blog posts, obtain certifications, increase your knowledge and expertise. One of the things I did as a temp data entry person was listen to audiobooks and constantly read and increase my skill set and my technical knowledge. 4, network strategically. Cultivate relationships with your colleagues, your supervisors, and other influencers within your organizations. Attend company events, volunteer for projects, proactively engage with coworkers, and be a pleasant person to be around. 5, seek feedback and actually act on it. Regularly ask for feedback from your supervisors, your coworkers, and use that input to identify areas that you can improve on, and then develop your own action plan to address these weaknesses and to improve as a coworker and as a valuable asset to your company. 6, document your achievements. Keep a record of your accomplishment, make them quantifiable results, and then also show your progress of successful projects. This is going to be key when you're going to be going for those raises, so you can show how much you're worth, and especially with those interviews, you can just lay it all out there. This will help you showcase your value when it's time to discuss promotion. 7, be proactive. Volunteer for high visibility projects. Take on additional responsibilities. You want to show initiative. You want to demonstrate that you're capable of handling the demands of the next level. Oftentimes, you're going to be doing the work of what you want to be promoted at before you get promoted. You want to show that you're already doing that work and it just makes sense for you to get that promotion. 8, communicate your aspirations. Express your desire for a promotion to your supervisor and discuss your career goals with them. It's important to get their buy-in and for them to want to be your main cheerleader and to fight for you and to go at bat for you when they're talking to their supervisors and upper management. This is critical. You need to get buy-in from your boss, and if you don't have buy-in from your boss or you don't have a supportive boss, that is going to be a detriment to you. It's not impossible to still get it promoted, but they're going to be a bottleneck. And oftentimes it's easier just to go somewhere else where there is better opportunity and you have a boss and a supportive work environment. 9, cultivate a positive attitude. Maintain a positive and optimistic demeanor, even in challenging situations. This will make you stand out as a team player and a leader. You want to make the lives of your coworkers, your boss, upper management easier because they work with you. You want to be known as that person. 10, be patient and persistent. Climbing the corporate ladder takes time, effort, and persistence. Stay focused on your goals and keep working hard even if you face setbacks or delays. Setbacks and delays is just more feedback on how to redirect you on your course of how you need to keep proceeding and what you need to adjust, or if you need to go to a different company and seek out better opportunities there. Don't take it personally, just take it as feedback so you don't get down on yourself. And the final things that I want to say is the importance is visibility. This is something that a lot of people miss. It's not only being able to deliver performance and high value work, It's that people see it. You can do all the work, but if it doesn't get recognized or understood by your boss or upper management, it's gonna get harder to get promoted. The key is communication. Having regular discussions with your supervisor about your career growth and your goals is paramount. Your boss needs to understand what you do and the value that you bring to your company, because they're the ones who are gonna go up for bat and pitch your promotion. So you want to have a lot of different one-on-one meetings with your boss to progress towards your career goals. But at the same time, you're also letting your boss know what you're doing and giving context to your task, because sometimes your boss doesn't know exactly what you do, so that your boss knows exactly what to say when they're pitching your promotion to upper management. So with all of this advice, there is going to be a component of luck. Luck is just when opportunity meets preparation. Do the preparation, do the work, continue to improve daily, and when opportunity presents itself, you'll be ready to get that promotion. And as always, take care, talk soon, and I'll see you in the next video.